beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. So yesterday I asked you all on my community to guess what I'm gonna make next, and almost all of you guys guessed it correct. Yes, I'm gonna make this beautiful mini toaster today. So guys, to make the toaster, let's start with getting some cardboard cutouts. So over here, as you can see in front of me, I have these many cutouts. So now let's start making the base, the body of the toaster. So as you can see, this is what I'm gonna take, and these are of different sizes and two are same as well. So let's start. So over here I'll be taking my cutter and I'll be cutting out these two lines. After taking them out, as you can see, this is what I get, and now over here I'll just mark these lines according to the cutout which I made recently. So that will give me the inner toasting machine inner parts. So guys, now as you can see, this is kind of the container look which I am going for, and I'll be sticking it. So make sure the silver card paper part should be inside. So now I'll just repeat the same procedure again, and I'll make this container again same just like the first one. Once I'm done with these two, as you can see, now I'll just take one part of the container and make a cutout over here, this slight little cutout this way, and then I'll just take the other one as well and do the same. Okay, so once I'm done with that, now to make the machine, so I'll just take this craft wire and then I'll use my pliers to give this shape. As you can see, you'll just see on the screen. And once I'm done with that, I'll just use the silver card paper and trace this part out, as you can see. And then I'll cut these out as well. So as you can see, this is the mouth cutout for the toasting machine, and then I'll be using this cardboard and applying these containers over here. So guys, once I'm done with that, now I'll just take the craft wire which I made few minutes back, and this is how it looks, guys. So now I'll take a white paper coiling and I'll be applying the coiling, rolling the coiling over here on each of the sides. So once this is done, as you can see, this is how it will go inside these two containers, and then this will be the closing lid. Then I'll just cover these cardboards on top of it to close the machine. And once I'm done with that, this is what I get, and this will be basically the inner part for the toasting machine. So as you can see, it's quite movable and really nicely looking toasting machine. So now let's make the body, and over here I'll be taking these two cutouts and I'll be applying these on each of the sides. So once I'm done with that, now I'll take these two other sides for the corners and I'll be folding them using a pen. And once I'm done with that, I'll take this part and cut this part out. So this will only be for the one side, for where the machine is, the craft wire machine. So that side will be a little bit cut over here. Once I'm done with that, now as you can see, this cut part, I'll have to cover it from half. So for that I'm using this black foam sheet, and the glitter part will be for the front. So this is how it looks. You just have to leave little bit space in between so the machine can easily fit like this. Isn't it so cute? So after doing that, now over here on the corners I'll apply some glue and attach it perfectly. Then I'll do the same with the other part as well. So once it's done, as you can see, this machinery is now ready. Now let's close the base. So once I'm done with that, I'll use these tweezers and I'll poke 4 holes on each of the sides. And as you can see, I've taken this plastic straw and I'll be cutting these 4 parts, very tiny 4 parts. So these will be the machine stands, and you just have to make sure you use accurate size for all the 4 ones, and then you have to stick it with hot glue gun inside the circle. So once you're done with that, the stands are now completely ready. Now let's start the fun part, which is the painting part. So I'm painting my toaster with bright red color, and you can of course use any color you want. So over here I'm painting this red acrylic paint. Now for the other side as well, and once I'm done with that, I'll paint the bottom part with black acrylic paint. So once it's nice and ready, now I'll just use this cutout which I made earlier, and I'll be sticking this on the toaster. So I'll just cut out this part for the machine as well, as you can see that side, and then I'll stick it over here. So now let's stick this part and for the corners as well. So now this silver body is completed. Now over here I've taken this black straw and I'll be applying it onto the craft wire, and then I'll just cut the axis part. So this is how it will look, this black straw. And once I'm done with that, let's make some buttons. So over here I've taken black gems, and after that I'll just apply this very tiny thin strip out of black glitter foam sheet over here on the ends. So now once I'm done with that, guys, over here I've taken these thick cardboard cutouts, and basically it's a slice of bread which I've cut out, and over there I'll be using these strips of card paper on the corners. So once I'm done with that, let's paint it in a off-whitish color, and for that I'm using acrylic paint for the shine again, and on the corners I'll be painting little bit darker. So once that is done, my bread is ready. Now let's make the plug and the wire. So over here I've taken this headphone wire which I had lying around in my house. So I thought let's not waste it and use it to make a beautiful creation. So you can also use any old charger wire or anything you have in your house. Once you're done with that, you have to take a white paper strip and roll it across. So on each of the sides you have to do the same. So once you're done with that, you will get something like this. And then over here I've taken this black foam sheet, glitter foam sheet. You have to roll it again, and once after you're done rolling it, you just have to make few holes. So we have taken this needle, a long needle, and I'll be making these 2 holes over here, and then I'll use this craft wire to insert it inside it. So once that is done, guys, as you can see, this is the plug and this is what it looks like, guys. So now after doing that, let's paint it with black acrylic paint. So over here I'll be painting this white thing with black acrylic paint, and once I'm done with that, I'll make a hole inside it and I'll apply this wire over here. So once that is done, guys, as you can see, the toaster is now ready and the breads are ready. So over here I'll just insert them. Let's make the machine, and ta-da! The breads are now toasted, guys. And then this is a coffee mug which I use to drink my coffee with the toast. So guys, over here as you can see, this is a plate of 2 slices of breads over here, freshly nicely made breads. And now let's bring the toaster because I want to eat a toasted slice. So now I'll take 1 slice of bread and I'll put inside the machine. Now let's start the machine, and ta-da! The slice is toasted. As you can see the difference, that one is so fresh and this one is now toasted. So now let's toast the other one as well. So let's insert it inside the machine and take it out. ta-da! This one is done too, guys. Isn't it so cool? And this is my mug of coffee which I drink with my breakfast and my evening snacks. So this is it, guys, and literally, guys, after making this video I spent my 2 or 3 hours playing with this because it was so amazing and so nice, and I literally played like a kid. So guys, this was it. This was the final video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Till next time, bye bye.